Okay guys, so here's what we're gonna be doing. Here's the example of the circuit you guys will be using to power your car. And so we'll just kind of go through the details of that, so then I'll help you get it set up. So basically what we're starting with is we're starting with some energy, some power. You can see we've got some AA batteries here. It doesn't matter what battery you use. You might use a 9-volt or something else, but you need some sort of energy to start. If you can see this little arm right here, this little gate, with circuits, everything has to be connected. And so right now, you can see that that's not touching anything, that's not connected. So if something isn't working, that might be a thing to check to make the power come from one side to the other. You need that, that connection. Okay, so basically where we're at now is we've got our energy. It's flowing out of the batteries into the red wire, through the red wire. It's connected at one of the hooks or one of the ends on the switch, and it goes through the switch and it comes out the other red side. So make sure that you are connected red there. I'm not 1000% sure if that matters, so maybe we should try it and see if we can go red-black. But anyway, you need energy to come from the batteries, flow through the red, it's connected through the switch, it flows through the switch, and it flows out this side. Well, now where does it go? We need it to connect to the motor. And so as you can see, we've got a couple little switches here. You can kind of bend them a little bit. You're gonna wanna make sure these are really smooth so you can get that connection in there. And we'll get that sort of connected there. So now we've got the energy coming from the battery to the switch, flowing through the switch. Now it's partly in the fan, but it's gotta come around. It's gotta connect back to the battery. So there's where we need our black cable. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect it there and then just, oops, it's just kind of like a little hook right there. Make sure it's connected and then just pull it back so it's nicely locked in. And so you can see that it wanted to go. Okay, so there you go. We have a complete circuit. We have energy coming from the red through the switch to the motor. It's flowing back to the battery. There's our complete circuit. Okay, make sure that gate is locked down. And the last step you'll want to do is you want to make sure the switch is on, just like any light you normally do in your house. So we're going to switch it. It's kind of tricky. And you can see it going. Now what happens is I flip the switch off, and so I broke that connection. Everything's connected, but something in the switch is not letting that energy through. It broke it, so now I'm going to connect them again. And you can see it going. We're going to turn it off. Now let's look at what happens if we break the connection here. Now that's broken. It's not connecting from side to side, and you can see it's not working. Okay, we're going to connect it back, and now it is. And there's your simple motors. Hopefully you guys can get them to rock and roll, and good luck, okay?